where would you tell people to like buy if they wanted to buy Mintra? Where would they get it? Is it better on like PulseX, Flux, or wherever you can get it?
Man, I think it's a blend of both, and obviously, who does that really well is Piteus. I'm just gonna say, like, I usually compare whenever I want to buy a certain token.
This project?
Yeah, I usually compare if like what is a pulse to mint swap. Like you check right now. You could open up like all three.
Sure.
Piteus, PulseX,
Can you link me the Piteus link? And so unless they got it here somewhere. That's one thing I would love it if Buck or for anyone who was listening out in the wild world, it'd be really cool if they added like their websites down here. Maybe they do have them. That'd be cool if they could just add like little link to their stuff down here. That'd be really nice. But I'll look it up right now in 1 minute. But yeah.
Oh, good. So like, let's see, 1 million pulse. What does that do?
Oh, means I have to get the contract address. God damn it. Give me 1 second. I'll get everything right now.
I think I might have it.
Yeah, let me just get it for you. Shame. All right, let me paste.
All right.
Okay,
all right.
Got it.
So looks like you can confirm this on PulseX for 1 million pulse, you'd get 23,867 mint.
Yeah.
On Piteus, you get 23,921, a little more. And on PHUX right now, you get 23,918. So you get even a little more. So right now, actually, PHUX, you got the best deal. And that's different. Like yesterday it was Piteus. I think a few days before that, it was PulseX.
So it's always best just to check more or less.
Yeah, it really is. That's what I would do.
Got it.
Just change it every day. Some lighting, that better? It's so much better.
Piteus. I don't think they're an American team and stuff, but like I forgot where they're from and stuff. But yeah, I'm so backed up on interviews and stuff like that because I've been gone because of the courses and stuff like that. But I'm literally, I think you're my second stream back.
Oh shoot! Well,
yeah, seriously.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, yo, fun fact too. All mint sacrificers probably have a MINTRA punk in their wallet.
What?
So I mean, it's actively like happening. So like,
so how does that work? Do people have to claim it on the website or like how do they do it?
No, you just connect your wallet. You just view profile portfolio, and you see all your NFTs. It should be in there.
Very nice. Very nice.
Yeah. May or may not have plans to drop some to other communities as well.
That seems pretty cool. I'll definitely talk to you about that later on.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I'm happy to talk about anything really. Like I know there's been like FUD, whatever. Like I can address
let's talk about that because I know we don't shy away from that. Like
I don't care.
The big FUD, the only thing I saw there's two things I saw about you, man. Literally,
talk to me.
There's only two things I saw about you that were negative, right?
Yeah.
Right. Well, three. All right, three.
Yeah.
3. Well, when I really think about it, I'm like,
well, 4. Actually.
4. Well, 4. Fuck. Actually, no, 5 now. No, but legitimately,
hit me DCC.
One was basically you were never gonna come out with Mintra. This guy, because this was a big FUD right before, like, because obviously no one launched besides like maybe like the famous team and stuff like that. Really, nobody had launched anything at all. This was from Liquid Loans, Mintra, like Power City, 9inch. Nobody launched anything, but like who I saw, you were getting a lot of heat for no fucking reason, and my speculation was some of the people that were talking shit about you were talking shit about you because they wanted to launch their own NFT protocol, basically.
Because they saw the game, baby.
Yeah, capitalism.
But yeah, go on. Sorry.
No. It's just like. I saw through that stuff because like I mean usually if I can usually tell if the FUD's real, like, oh, this is a legit reason to talk to them, but like
it's just jelly boys.
Yeah, but pretty much some of these guys were just like, oh fuck, cool, if he doesn't launch it then we can launch our own and make some money off this.
Yeah,
that's pretty much what I saw. What was going on.
Yeah,
And
so that was FUD number 1. That was like pre-launch, like months.
But how did
months
you
ago,
deal with
obviously.
how did you deal with that and stuff a little bit internally? Because like people because what's going on right now is a big thing that people are coming out with, like, it's stupid to sack, it's stupid to do this, it's stupid to like it, there's no point to sack, or there's no point to do this, there's no, just wait for it to come out, and then like, I mean, how do you feel about sacks
I mean, it was interesting. It was like a spin on the traditional ICO, obviously.
Yeah.
A spin, you know.
Yeah.
It was at the top of the bull market, so that obviously played a huge role in. You put all your capital into the sacrifice. Someone built something, boom, it's out, and now the market is in a way different spot than it was back then. So I think that relativity is also kind of important if you look at that. Like, would you have been better off holding Bitcoin, holding cash, or holding?
Usually neither, bro. Because you'd be down. Right? You'd be down on everything. You'd be down on everything. Like, what are we talking about? Like, even if you were off the top and you were holding $40,000 Bitcoin, that shit dropped to $15,000.
Yep.
There is no second best. You know?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of doing okay now, but
my rebuttal to like sacks a lot of the time is, you're right. Sack is very different. Did it happen recently, or did it happen during the top of the bull market? People never really put this into their equations. Is people sacked at like high evaluation dollars, and they mostly sacked. Yeah. They turned hex because we're talking about pulse chain sacks. So let's just talk about pulse chain sacks. Yeah. Most people sacked an extremely higher priced hex, and then even if like a sacrificed coin comes out and is down 50%, they still sacked at a dollar amount that they would have never even sacked anyway. So they're in much more gains than they would usually think anyway.
Interesting. Yeah, because
you got to think like, I mean, let's say for pulse chain, right? The pulse chain sack was like 13 cents on average. The PulseX sacrifice was like 30 cents to like 41 cents. If you got somewhere in that range there, that's quite a lot. And then when everything crashed down, and this is right before pulse chain came out, we were at like 3 cents. We had like 1.6 cent low. We pumped up to 12 cents. We crashed down to 6. And then we were at 3 for a while, and then we hit below a penny. So like at no point. So even if a person says like, I'm gonna sack this much amount of money, right? A lot of people who did hold their hex, they were down in dollars anyway because they didn't take profits. And there's a lot of big ifs, because what ends up happening is that people end up saying like, oh, I would have definitely done this and this and this. No, you wouldn't have. Like most people, like some people would have took some profits, but no one at no point sacked all their cash. And if they did, my Lord God Christ.
Right.
That's the crazy shit. When I hear people who sack like all their money for pulse chain or pulse X and stuff.
The farm ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's true, because like 16 cents, 30 cents, now combined hex is down to like 90% beneath that. So unless your sacrifice value is down 90%, then you're probably doing better than if you held liquid hex. If you sack something else, then do the math with that. And yeah, that's the game. It's just like a whole bunch of complicated ratios. But yeah, so that's the first piece of FUD. MINTRA never come out, and then our testnet came out, and our mainnet came out. What was the second piece of FUD people are talking about me? Because you said you had like 5 or 10.
No, well, to the 5, that was a joke. It was more like 3.
No,
yeah, I know. So that was one, right? Yeah. The other FUD was basically, this is the one that I saw really once it launched.
Yeah.
Is where's the liquidity?
Right.
Where's the liquidity? And now there is liquidity, but like, why do you think so many people are crying about liquidity so much? Because
yeah, well, I was looking at like who really needs like big liquidity to like cash out. If they wanted to cash out on day one, it really only looked like the top 10, top 20 wallets. So I'm like, I wonder who's complaining. Other than that, it was like everyone seemed to be so stoked when I made the tweet on the MINTRA account. Like 2.378 billion coins will be the total supply. No centralized team tokens. All to sacrificers. 100% use their own supply. Everyone loved that. Did no one question like, to create a 50% liquidity pool, you need tokens. So if the team doesn't have any, how is it even possible to create that initial 50-50 liquidity? Now, I think what people really, really want is they want the bid side liquidity, which isn't Mint. That's other coins. That's everything else. That's the thing supporting the price on the other side of the pool. So, I mean, you saw within 24 hours, like $300,000 of liquidity pop up, right? Like, that's not trivial. It was like $10 million market cap, 300K liquidity, like 30x market cap to liquidity ratio. That's pretty good, right? That's like
that's
like an Ether
really
BTC.
good too. Because I didn't fucking understand why you were getting so much
1,000x liquidity to market cap ratio, bro.
Yeah, dude. Because I had no idea why you're getting so much hate for that. Because literally, I know every other project that did launch on Pulse Chain, they fucking they didn't have that much liquidity to start off too. Yeah, within 24 hours and a day or two, they had money in there, but it wasn't right off the rip. Like it was like the coins were extremely illiquid. Like I remember like when what coin recently launched. Famous, I think the fame token didn't start with that much liquidity, and the price was like this high up, and then it crashed down eventually, and then from there it got tons of liquidity, and then it was fine, and it's done very well for itself. But like
which one, Fame?
Yeah, I think fame. Like I remember it was like $1.25. I think it was at $4 at one point. But this is like just when it just initially launched. Imagine if they launched with a ton of liquidity and stuff, somebody would have just sold it down. Like it was just
pretty much.
Yeah.
Let the non-believers who want to cash out day one, D2, let the non-believers sell for whatever they want to sell for.
Yeah.
It's like the market set the price, and this made sure that everyone was airdropped at $0 value. This made sure that there is no centralized entity providing liquidity, yada, yada. Like study up a little bit on US securities laws if you don't know it. And just, just study history and, consider that someone may be playing a higher dimensional chess than you can conceive in that moment.
No, I mean, I get it and stuff. And like what I noticed, it's a lot of projects. It's a lot of people who are in projects that have like big groups and stuff that are really mostly causing most of the FUD anyway on everything. And that's what it is. I mean, like, fuck, dude. It's like if it isn't Westcott being attacked by other people, then it's this guy saying that this team is dude. Like, have you? Dude,
you just had someone in your chat earlier, like obsessed with me and spamming you about like how bad my marketplace is and how I'm a terrible person.
It's just emotional. It's just emotional stuff, man. It's like, I don't know. Like it's just so crazy how people act, pretty much, man. But
people do be crazy out here.